Hey guys, Kira Franchica here, and we are now at the final training video, and this video is following up with prospects. I'm going to give you a quick intro and 3 case studies. So the agenda here is that I will start off by talking to you about how the fortune is in the follow-up. You probably heard this, and I am going to stress how important following up with people is, and I'll explain why in this video. We will then move on to 2 personal case studies of mine where you will see what I say to people in my own personal chats so that you can either mimic me, you can take wording, you can take notes and use them to close your own prospects and to understand the concept of what's going on. And you'll see how I get people to ask me for my link. So if you do everything that I've been teaching you so far to a T, you are going to get people asking you for your link. And then I'm going to finish off with the close and my best advice. So let's get cracking so that we can learn how to follow up with people. So the fortune is in the follow-up. So I know I mentioned in a previous video about how we live in a world of distractions. And when you're talking to people and you're either talking to them about your presentation, you can really lose their attention quickly. 1 minute they may be looking at buying your product, they may be all excited and ready with their credit card in hand. The next minute they're busy doing something else. It could be they have kids at home and their kid is hungry all of a sudden and it's tugging at its mom's shirt and asking for food, so that quickly diverts their attention from what you've been showing them or from watching your company presentation. Could be that person got distracted with their phone. So there are a ton of distractions which stop people from watching your company presentation or from focusing on what you've been talking to them about in terms of joining you in your business. So you need to understand that we need to follow up so that we remind them that, hey, remember this product, remember this company presentation you were looking at? So that is the whole psychology behind, the importance of following up. Another thing is people need to look at your product on average 7 times before they make a purchase. Now, the main reason being is they do not know you from day one, all right? So the minute they connect with you on Facebook, or they join your email list or wherever it is they're connecting with you, understand they are human beings at the end of the day. You can't expect them to trust you instantly, and different people have different time frames when it comes to building trust with you. So some people, they'll see your product day one and they're like, yeah, I'm in. Some people need to see it 7 times. I've had people joining me after a year. So that is how important following up is, so that you continue to build on that trust factor, and eventually people will eliminate any objections they have about you and whatever it is you're promoting, and they will join you. But on average, it takes 7 times for them to look at your product before they actually make that purchase. And this is another reason why posting 3 times on Facebook is essential. All right. Obviously, they need to build the trust factor, as I was talking to you about. So, if you keep following up, if they see how consistent you are, then that's going to label you as an expert, as someone who's serious about what they're promoting. And when they see how serious you are, that's when you can get them to join you. However, you also need to get comfortable with following up with anyone who's potential. So if people show interest in whatever you're promoting, it is your duty to follow up with them. You have no idea how many sales I have closed because I took the initiative of following up. So many times people showed interest. They want to watch a presentation or they ask for more info. And if I didn't have the decency to follow up with them, they would have never joined. People need to be pushed off the fence. People need that push. So sometimes being slightly Salesy is important, but only when it's the right time. So we're going to be looking at 3 case studies so that you understand how to go about this. Now, before I go into any of these case studies, just understand that where you see me, covering up names or certain wording, that's just me refraining from disclosing certain info. Sometimes people open up a lot to me, and if I'm going to use their case studies, then I at least want to respect their privacy. So I'm pretty sure that is understandable. And you're still going to learn a ton from these case studies. They're really going to help you understand how to close prospects, follow up with them, and you won't be leaving any money on the table this way. So case study number 1. So this person got in touch with me and she said, thank you so much for what you do. You're really inspiring. And she opened up to me and she really wanted my help with getting started online. Now, pause the video and read through all this. But what this shows is that this person has been watching me. She's been watching my videos, watching my content, and she happens to be someone who actually engages a lot with what I post on Facebook. So that's going to show you how important your videos and your content is. If you want people to build rapport with you, there is no other way for this person to trust me and open up to me like this. It had to be my content. So she's seeking my help because I've shown through my videos and through my content that I am a person of value, I am a go-to person, and that I'm a leader. So I said, okay, where are you at right now in business? And she said, at the very beginning, nowhere yet. Okay, so I said, okay, why don't you and I referred her to my system. And I said, join in on a challenge, because at the time I created a challenge for my students. And I said, once you're in, I will add you to our challenge group chat, and I will give you an extremely detailed game plan, including numbers of people to recruit, daily tasks, weekly tasks. Now, see what I'm doing here. Before she even committed to making a purchase, subconsciously, I implanted into her head that she's going to join me. So before she made any purchase at all, I basically committed her to getting on a game plan challenge with me and my students. Now, if you don't have a challenge in place or a game plan, that's okay. I've used many other things before, like I'll get on a call with you and I'll help you get set up. Or I'll send you to a training video where I show you how I've been using Facebook to recruit 10 people every single day using just my Facebook profile. Okay, these are just ideas, but what I want you to do is brainstorm on a few ideas and use them so that when people start showing interest in joining you or partnering with you in business, you have these handy and you can get them to join you, say at a basic level membership. And you could say, I'll send you over to this training video or whatever you've prepared, once you get started. And she said, okay, I'll get in by the 18th. So she is showing commitment here. I'll find a way to come up with the money to get in sooner, as soon as I can. Okay, keep me updated so I can send you to the game plan. Absolutely. Hey, Missy, any luck? Okay, so January 11th. So we started talking to this person 9 January. No, she came to me on the 9 January. So 2 days later. All right. So what I do, guys, is I take names of people who are showing interest, and every 1 or 2 days I look at that list and I follow up with the people depending on where I'm at with them. So I gave her 2 days. So on the 11th January, what I did was, hey, Missy, any luck with starting the challenge? I didn't say, hey, did you make that purchase? Hey, where's your money? No, I said, I'm using the commitment we have together that requires the purchase. So, hey, Missy, any luck with starting the challenge? No luck just yet, but I'm not giving up. Very hopeful that I will find the needed resources. And I said, okay, looking forward to having you on board. I'm being very positive here, right? She's looking forward to it as well. And boom, 15th January, I've got the money. And she said, first and foremost, I really appreciate you and your leadership. I'd like to be in a similar position as yourself in the very near future. And she goes on to saying, no BS is awesome. So she said she finds it easy to trust me. How on earth could I have done that without videos? Honestly, think about it. Do you see the power of videos and posting value? I couldn't do that by shoving links down people's throats. People are sick of that. So if you stay consistent with your value, this is what to expect from people. People are going to come to you and they're going to love you for being so transparent. And she said, I am in. I just ate lunch right now at home celebrating my grandfather's birthday. As soon as I'm done, I'll get my laptop out and get rolling. Please send me the links. I'll message you as soon as I'm done. Alright, so she is asking me for the links here. I didn't push any links. And she said, anyway, so I said, you're a sweetheart, your personality is going to help you a lot in this business. So compliment people as well, but obviously make sure that it's a genuine compliment. Don't make them up, because when you make them up, they really come across as fake. I told her your personality is going to help a lot in this business. You need to encourage your team members. It really is important. It's important that they feel valued, especially when they show respect for you. It's very important that you show that you have respect for them as well. So I said, just a few adjustments and you're going to be a star. So this person had a free account with whatever it is I was sending her to, and all she needed to do was to get the upgrade. So what I did was, I sent her to a link where where I show her personally how to get started. And she said, perfect, thanks so much, I appreciate it. So second case study. So I had a promotional Facebook post. So don't get uncomfortable. So get comfortable with promoting on your Facebook from time to time. Just don't do it every day. If you're gonna do it every week or every 2 weeks. I hardly ever do it, but sometimes when I see that I've built a lot of momentum with my posts and videos, sometimes I just, put together a promotional Facebook post, especially when I'm trying to win contests. And this person said, what do your offer? $47 a month. Do I get you as a personal coach to set up the system? I need to have somebody behind me to show me the way. Otherwise, it looks too big and unachievable. Thanks so much. So when people come to you with their objection, that is the best thing ever, because all you need to do is eliminate that objection, and you can even have your own personalized bonus for them. So create a bonus or something that will eliminate that objection. So I said, hey, setup is once you're in, that's what I meant to say, and you have 6 videos which show you exactly what you need to do. It's really simplified, but I am happy to help if you are stuck. So offer your help, show them that you are going to be reachable after the sale. After system setup, it's all about plugging in Facebook traffic. Let me know if you will be starting out so I can plug you in my Facebook mastermind and introduce you. So I've told this person that all she needed was to go through the 6 videos to get her set up, because that's what all it was. But you could always do a video where you show people how to get set up. It will be personal just by you, and you could tell them, hey, you know what? Once you're in, I'll get a video done for you and I'll show you how to get set up. Or hey, I'll get on a call with you and I'll show you how to get set up. These tailor-made offers will really increase your conversions. Every person has a different objection, so make up something to help eliminate that objection. In the beginning, especially as a newbie, your goal is to get your very first few sales. It is so important to acquire those first few sales as quickly as possible, because it's going to help you understand psychologically that you are capable. Okay, and you can use those results to do Facebook posts where you can get people asking you for more information about what it is you're doing to build an online income stream. So in the beginning especially, you're going to have to put in some extra hard work, and you're going to have to make these tailor-made bonuses, and I'm showing you what you need to do. People have every person has objections before they start. Find out what those objections are and offer your own personalized solution. So I said, this person We were speaking in the morning, as you can see. So this was 8 a.m. her time. I go back to her an hour and a half later. And in the evening, I said, hey, let me know let me know what you decide to do. So I followed up with that person on the same day. Hey, Kara, let's go for it. Decision taken. I need to take action. Let me know what I need to do. And I said, go girl. Okay, here you go. And I sent her directly to the checkout page. Believe it or not, I never really use the company sales pages because I am so big on branding myself, and I recommend you do the same. Add value to people's lives, and that is how you will brand yourself. They will come to you, and you can send them to anything you want because they're joining you, not the company. So I can send them to any checkout page I want. All right. So you just send them to the checkout page, and you have closed them. All right. And this person was in fact, right after I sent her to the checkout page. Third and final case study. So this person saw I was promoting a webinar. The webinar wasn't mine. I was a complete newbie in April. Sorry, not a complete newbie. I started a new program. I joined a couple of people who launched like a mastermind, and if we joined them in their program, we would get further guidance. So I was actually leveraging their webinar and leveraging their success. So I had no success at this stage. So understand that this case study is important for you to watch because you're going to see how I did it before. So, hey Kara, like more info on the program you're in. So at the moment, I said we have a launch taking place under the guidance of a 7-figure earner through his primary business. And I mentioned the name of the company, of course. And I said he's the third top affiliate inside, and together with another 2 rockstar marketers, they're helping 30 people to 30K a month. So if you get the opportunity to leverage webinars, make sure that you do. Because if you have no success in the beginning, the only way to get results is by leveraging other people's success. So watch how I did it. Now, if you're after a serious income like I am and want to scale really fast, then you might want to watch a webinar replay, which I can direct you to. So use webinars, use webinar replays. Webinars actually in general really convert. So, make sure you're making use of webinars. Now, let me know if you would like me to send. Let me know if you would like me to send you over to the webinar replay. So always ask for permission. Don't ever send people to a link or to anything before you got their permission, or it will really annoy them. Okay, I'm definitely looking at scaling my income as fast as possible. Send me the link. All right, okie dokie. Here is the link to the webinar, and I sent her to it. I said it's long but fun to watch and packed with value. And in the end, there were lots of questions which you don't have to listen to, because I remember this webinar was so long that I was afraid that because it was so long, they might not watch it. So I wanted this person to at least watch the value part. And I said it explains how we're helping people scale their income. So you're going to love what they have planned out. Okay, great. I'll let you know once I watch it. And I'll tell you this. Most people will never tell you that they finished watching a webinar. Alright? And I said, awesome, by when do you think you'll watch it? I'll be able to watch it in a few hours, so by this evening. Oh, cool. Then I will come back to you probably tomorrow and we can take it from there. This person is in America, so because of the time gap, obviously I was going to be asleep, so I told this person I will be following up with them the next day. So it's important to even see by when they'll watch the webinar so that you can follow up. I'm telling you, you have to be the one to follow up. People will never come back to you and say, yeah, I watched the webinar, I'll join now. People, they'll be excited for 1 minute, but disinterested the next. So you have to be the one that keeps that fire lighting up inside them. So 2nd April, the next day, I follow up and I ask if she watches the webinar. And she was intrigued by what's going on, as you can see by what she said here. And I said, that's great. If you're coachable, then I see absolutely no reason why you cannot do this and scale your income very quickly. So as you can see, I use words of encouragement and I push people to believe that it can happen for them too. I'm very serious. I've been doing this network marketing for a year now, and I don't quit easily. I just need guidance because I can't seem to get the results I want on my own. And I say, I feel your pain. So look what I use here. All right, so read through this and see how, okay, I didn't mean 500K here. I meant just $500 a month, so that's a mistake from my end. So guys, don't think I ever spent half a million a month on traffic, especially at the time. So I make people relate to me by talking about my struggles. People don't relate to people who are showing that they're already like extremely successful and that they are perfect. People relate to struggles, to anything that hits core desires, so to speak. So that's why I use my family and talk about my personal experiences in life, because I know that's the only way to get people to relate to me. Some people think you need to already be successful to attract people and get them to join you in your business. The truth is, it's easier to get them to relate to you when you're still going through the journey, because you're speaking from your heart, and people can really relate to that more. So watch how I use my personal struggles to get people to join me. And I didn't lie about anything, as you can see. I never said here that I'm already successful. So I'm just being very truthful. I was being myself, and I was just eliminating objections for this person to join me. So, this person agreed with me, and she said she's ready to follow the guidelines. So here I am closing the sale. I said, awesome. So first step is, so be very structured. First step is to get started. You need to get, it was the basic level membership here. And you will need to get the package at $7. Once you're in, I will shoot you a personalized video and show you how to get upgraded. So here is the page, which will take you to the checkout page. Again, see how I send them to the checkout page. Once you sign up, let me know so I can guide you accordingly. And I had to go out. I had to go to the gym. So I said, once I'm back, you should be in, so to speak, and I'll get you in. And she was signed up. Okay. It is that simple. So, following up with people isn't a scary thing, as you can see. And it's very important if you want to close sales. If you don't follow up, you're going to leave so much money on the table. So learn how to get comfortable with following up. Now you've seen how I do it. So, once you start getting people hitting you up and asking you for more information, you know exactly how to go about following up with them in order to close those sales. So, with that said, we have come to an end with this. So guys, we have come to an end, and everything that you need to know about Facebook is exactly in the training modules that you have just watched. So if you have made it to the end and you are watching this right now, congratulations. That means you've been through every module. If you have skipped any modules, then please go back and watch them, because everything really fits into one another. Now, I'm going to leave you with one last tip before I close off, and this is a tip that's really going to be a huge game changer in your business. So as you're doing this, you are not going to see immediate results. It's a fact. However, if you are consistent, you will. So when you feel like you're giving up, or if you feel like you're not getting anywhere, it is so normal. I have felt that way many times, and you need to just, keep doing what you're doing, do that daily routine, but most importantly, pour passion into everything that you're doing, and do it consistently. Okay? There was one thing I told you in the first training video, focused intensity over a long period of time. You have to be consistent. It can't be short term. You need to keep going and going and going and going until you get there. This is one thing I like to say. You can't fail if you don't quit. So write this down. You can't fail if you don't quit. Alright? Place it somewhere where you know that you'll see it every day, and you'll read it out to yourself. And remember, you can't fail if you don't quit. But you need to do, your daily tasks every single day. You cannot skip a day. and you have to do it with a lot of passion. So everything that you're going to be posting on Facebook has to come from here. So with that said, I'm going to leave you here, and I really hope you enjoyed the training like I enjoyed putting it together for you, and best of luck. See you at the top.